How's it? Today is Wednesday, April 5th. Back squatting, overhead pressing today. I am 3 weeks out, and I don't know, my workout's changing today. So last week I had a very, very hard workout. Failed squat where I previously thought I would be strong enough to do sets of 10 at. I didn't even finish my like total sets of 5 at. So that was humbling to say the least. I am moving down today to back squat for 135, 5 fives. So pretty light. I am just trying my best to have quality movement and not be super slow. I don't know if I did either of those things today. The lifts themselves were pretty challenging. I think I don't know. I went into today not mentally prepared for it being difficult, if that makes sense. So I was expecting not too many struggles, but I felt like I was struggling quite a bit. I tried my best to warm up and get my hips in the right spot and connected and stay tight the whole time, like last week's down sets were. And generally, I think I did a pretty okay job with the warm up. I did that bar kind of pause position movements, and I think it turned out okay. 70 felt really good, and then 110 was my last warm up. I did all sets of 5 here just because why not? I'm not doing too many reps today, and I wasn't gonna take another set in between, so I pushed up to 110, and then 135 is my next set. I think like you can see here, like I have a good, decent speed, but it's still a lot slower than I would have liked it to be, and I don't know. It's just not a great feeling overall to be moving something that is lighter than what I was doing last week, not as quickly as I would like it to. I'm not saying it's slower than last week because I don't think it was, but I don't know. It was just a little bit more challenging than I had expected. See here, kind of slowing down on that last rep. I think my last set, for whatever reason, was just significantly better than all the others. I think one thing that I might have been trying a little bit more on my last set was not focusing too much on my hip tension and kind of just letting my hips track where they naturally would. And you'll see the speed and positioning overall. My feet honestly might have been even a little bit more narrow than my other sets, but I don't think that that was actually the case. One thing that I'm actually really worried about was after I did all my barbell movements when I was working on some accessories, my groin, like my hip adductor, which is like the inside of my hip, this is my fifth set here. Watch this. I get that. Speed is a lot better. I don't know what I did. I think honestly I'm just trying to get my hips to go wherever they naturally would go. But yeah, when I was doing my accessories, my adductor, my hip adductor, which is like the inside of my hip, it started to hurt. It didn't really hurt when I was squatting. Like I didn't feel anything when I was squatting. Um, Makes sense that I didn't feel anything when I was pressing either. Didn't feel anything when I was doing dips as my first accessory. My second accessory was Bulgarian split squats, and I felt it mad, kind of hurting there. And I don't know why. I'm really worried about it. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see if it affects anything moving forward. But I will have to take care of it, and we'll see what I my coach says. Like I'm palpating it right now. It's pretty tender to the touch, and I don't think that that is a good sign moving forward. But it is what it is, and I'm just gonna try my best to manage it as best as possible. Here's my overhead press here at 74. I did a set of 3, 2 kilos up from last week's 72. This shit was hard. Look at that. Watch this rep. Watch this rep. Let's see how long it takes. That's a 4-second rep. That is absolutely insane. But I knew it was going up, and I wasn't gonna give up there. So set of three. That's pretty good for me. I don't think that's my best, but that's pretty good given how everything's been feeling lately. Something was kind of odd on Monday night. It was after training when I was working at the restaurant when I got called in. My left shoulder was kind of hurting. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know what that's from. It didn't hurt during the training session, so it didn't really worry me, and it feels a little bit off today. Doesn't feel unstable. Doesn't feel like it's painful. It just feels off, and I don't think that that really affected my overhead press, but it's something to think about moving forward. And then yeah, dips, Bulgarian split squats, and then this is when I noticed it was hurting. It was on my right leg. So this is my left leg here, but my right leg here, I'm kind of hurting right here. It's just like a little bit just worrisome. After that, I did my back extensions. I did not do dumbbell overhead walks today because I think that my upper back was kind of hurting on Saturday, Sunday because of the overhead walk that I did on Saturday. So I'm omitting that for today. I'm planning to keep them in on Saturday, so I'll still get that work in. But yeah, kind of worried about it. We'll see what happens moving forward. We'll see what happens on Friday. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.